Fuck. Oh, my penis is a veg. Yeah, yeah, my penis now a veg. My penis now a veg. Prospero and yo felicidad. I wanna wish you a gay ass Christmas. I wanna wish you a gay ass Christmas. I wanna wish you a gay ass Christmas while I'm getting bottom surgery. What else I got? Faggy the Blowman had a jolly happy pull with a corncob pipe and a coked up nose and pupils large after doing blow. Faggy the Blowman was a fairy male, they say. He was made of cum, but the children know that one day he'd come out gay. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Last one, everyone knows this song. The Virgin Mary had a baby boy. The Virgin Mary had a baby boy. The Virgin Mary had a baby boy. Who they say she's a whore who loves penis. That's right. That's right. That's right, ladies and ladies. I don't talk to men on here. I only talk to the women. I only talk to the ladies. We're killing ourselves this December. It's Kill Yourself December. It's Kill Yourself December because it's Christmas time. It is the jingliest, jolliest time of the year. And really it's just a time of the year where most Christian folks just get extra fucking annoying. They're like, it's finally our time. It's our time. No more gay ass appreciation months. No more black people months. It's time for the real champions of the world. Because that's what Christians are. They are champions of the world. Christians literally own everything. They own the entire planet. It's all behind the facade of capital gain, which we all love. We love when things are done for profit. That's the only way you're supposed to do anything in life is for profit. I don't know if you knew this. Welcome to Economics 101. My name's Dick Wolf. My name's Dick Wolf. You may know me from uh Law and Order SVU, but I'm also an economics professor. Fucking A. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the shit show. Welcome to the piss shit show. Welcome to the piss shit show. I'm your host, UMD. I'm in a singing mood today. Came out, and I hit you with three gay ass Christmas songs. Three gay ass Christmas songs. A real comedian uh 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 um a real comedian would have given you one song. A worse comedian would have milked it for two more songs. I'm trying to do a Bo Burnham joke, but I think I just fucked it up. And a real comedian would have never done it at all. Something like that. Something like that. Mm, I gotta spit. Hang on. Ooh, it's a good one. Ooh, it's a real good thick one. Mm. I'll just keep this trash can on standby in case your boy got another snot rocket to shoot out. Is snot rocket, does that actually mean snot or is it cum? I always forget. I think some people shoot snot rockets out their dick. I think that's a thing. Um, what do we got? What do we got? Um, so I heard a story today. I heard a story today from this guy I kind of work with. What am I doing with the pillow? I don't work with this guy, but I work in the same area as him. I'm not gonna expose fully where I work. I don't want to, but I don't know. I guess this will give a hint, but I'm not gonna tell you exactly what I do. Um, I was conversing with the merchandiser for the Red Bulls. The guy who puts the little Red Bull cans up on the shelf. And we were just kind of conversing or whatnot. Um, I had brought up a story. Shit, do I want to bring up that story first or do I want to tell the Red Bull guy's story? Um, I guess I'll have to explain my story first to get to his story. I'll try to make it quick. Basically, in 2017, when I was 16, I want to say I was about 16. Um, I had or no, it was no, I was 17. I was 17 at the time, and I was working at a place called the Royal Gorge Bridge. It's like a big tourist attraction at a place I used to grow up in. And when I worked there, I worked with this guy. So I was 17 at the time, and this guy was who I worked with. He was about, I'd say, in his mid 30s. Um, roughly. This guy was like really tall, kind of chubby, extremely gay. And I'm not talking like, I don't know, acts a certain way that makes you think he's gay. He would just have conversations with you, and then halfway through the conversation, he's describing like the best way to finger a man's ass. Which at 17, I haven't fully, explored my sexual orientation at that time. So I did the most average 17-year-old boy response, and I was like, ew, gross. Don't fucking say that gay shit to me, buddy. Don't say that gay shit to me. Um, but yeah, he would get very graphic with it, and I didn't really think of anything at the time. He also, I don't know if this adds to his character, but he was like a video game nerd, like to the extent that like he was like, video games are my life. Video games are my life, and he's got like tattoos of like Mario, Sonic, Kirby, what the fuck ever, like all up and down both of his arms. Right? So that's who I'm dealing with at my like basically my first job ever. Um and I kind of end up being friends with him in a way. I don't know really how or why I became friends with him. Um, we worked together for a bit. Then I graduate high school, and I graduate high school, and I'm like, hey man, do you want to help me? Because I was trying to plan a graduation camping trip with just me and all my close homies at the time, about 4 or 5 other dudes. And I asked this 36-year-old man, I was like, hey, do you mind buying some booze for me? For me and my boys? We're about to go celebrate graduating high school, you know. Could you buy us some booze? And he was like, yes. Yes, sure, absolutely. Under one condition. Under one condition will I buy you booze. You got to let me come to your camping trip. And I was like, fuck. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You fucking gay ass. No. I just get real homophobic with it. No, I was like, ugh, god damn it. Okay, sure. I guess. I was like, you're probably. I didn't say this to him. I was like, he's gonna ruin the whole fucking vibe. Um, so me and my four other 17-year-old male friends and go camping with this 36-year-old, and basically, we had an all right time. Everything was fine for the most part until towards the end of the night. I hear like a rustling on my tent, a little like a little kind of like looking for, like, I don't know, fumbling with the tent, and it's my homie Devin, and Devin's like, John. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? It's 2 a.m. and I'm drunk as shit. He's like, John, your alcohol plug is trying to rape me. Trying to rape me in my tent. He's trying to fuck me right now, man. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Get in. And I saved him. I saved my friend from a gay rape that night. A grape? Some would call it a grape. No. And then I never talked to that guy after that. I'm pretty sure I blocked him on Facebook, and I didn't really realize that at the time, but I definitely put all my friends in harm's way for some liquor, for some booze. But it was to celebrate, and I just wanted to have a good time with the boys, Sometimes you just gotta have a good time with the boys, and sometimes hanging out with the boys means there's an element of danger or rape. Sometimes that's just what it's like hanging out with the boys. So I was telling this story to the Red Bull vendor at this store. He did not laugh. He did not think it was funny, which I was kind of like, fuck you, but whatever. But then he proceeds to tell me this story where he had an interaction with the guy. He went to a concert, like a rock concert, real old dad kind of rock concert. I think he said he was going to go see Judas Priest. Hey, yeah, whatever. Yeah, Judas Priest, fuck yeah, Judas Priest, but like kind of old, kind of like old rock. I don't know. It's mid. No, I don't know. I don't really give a fuck about Judas Priest. I don't really have an opinion. I think I've listened to them a few times, but this guy went to this concert to go see them, and it was him and 2 other buddies. One guy he knew, I think I think he's known like his whole life. He was like a best friend, and then another guy who he's only known a couple times. So it's just him and these 2 guys. They go see Judas Priest. They get VIP tickets to meet the band before they even perform. So they went to go see. They went to the VIP to perform, and for whatever reason, the friend that the Red Bull vendor guy only knew a little bit. He decided to do this thing throughout the night where he'd come up and start yanking on his hair from behind. Would just like yank his hair as he's talking to other people. And eventually, at one point, he said he was grabbing onto his hair in the middle of talking to like his child. To him, it was his like childhood hero. And he's got this fucking dude pulling on his hair. And the guy, yeah, I don't know. I guess he was so upset that he bought these backstage passes to see this rock band that he's always wanted to see, that he grew up listening to, and now he's got this guy who's trying to get into his backstage pass. Boom! There it is. I tried to say that joke to the guy. No laughter. Did not even smile a little bit. And I was like, man, like, come on, give me that. Like, that's funny. That's funny. I know it's a serious situation, whatever, and I don't know. The guy seemed like he had a sense of humor, but then I said that joke, and then he didn't laugh and just kind of continued telling his story, and I was like, all right, well, fuck me, I guess. Which is, what he might as well have said to his friend during that rock concert. Um, hell fucking yeah. What else we got? Okay, that ends the personal news segment. We'll get into the news segment. I don't know, was that personal news? I don't know if that was personal news. I kind of just said a couple gay songs and then told a couple crazy stories. But anyway, uh, uh, um, I tried to suffer through some of Pam Bondi and Eric. I can't say this bitch's name. Eric. Erka. Erk. Erka. Erkirk. The fucking Charlie Kirk's dumb wife. I'm done trying to say her name. I'm just referring to her as Charlie Kirk's dumb wife. Widowed wife, I should say. Charlie Kirk's wife tried to come on stage and kind of like address the rumors and the speculations and like confront some of Charlie's own quotes from the past. And I gotta be honest, I could not get through it. It was such a hard watch. Like, she gives me vibes of like, she gives me vibes of like, uh, uh, she just seems so fake, right? She just gives this fake, like, every response she gives to whoever, the interviewer or the people that they had questioning her, all her responses just seem scripted, super fake. One could say that she could be an Israeli spy. Some are saying that she is. I'm not going to say whether she is or not, but she is giving Israeli spy vibes. Is spy the right word? What am I? Maybe not spy. Like, I don't know, Mossad? An Israeli Mossad? I don't know. Sometimes I just hear words and I'm like, I'm gonna use that in a conversation at some point, and it never happens. It's just like when I record myself doing stupid gay shit like this. But Charlie's dumb hoe ass wife, not a hoe. I don't know why I said that. But she is dumb. She's got this crazy fucking look in her face, dude. This crazy look in her face that you just like you can't look away from. It's like she's got like her reactions are like that of like witnessing a train wreck happening in real time. You just, no matter how many children it wipes out, you just want to keep watching it. And um god damn, I watched like halfway through the interview and I was like, this is torture. I can't watch this shit anymore. So I stopped, and then I got interested in a different gay little political story that came out. The FBI, Mr. Kash Patel, has uncovered a terrorist organization, a left-wing terrorist organization. That sounds fucking terrifying. Because we all know that there's a gajillion extremist left-wing organizations out there that are trying to kill us all. And we got them. We finally got them. Left-wing extremist group TILF, Tranny I'd Like to Fuck. Oh, wait. No. Fuck. No, it's Turtle Island Liberation Front. Turtle. Okay, my bad. Got that wrong. Turtle Island Liberation Front was an organization of four people, I guess, a whole whopping four people. Was reported to have been plotting to set off homemade IEDs out in the middle of the desert in Southern California to eventually plan to attack ICE facilities and ICE vehicles on New Year's Eve. So I was reading some articles. I was watching some. They have actual footage. They have footage of these of these four individuals that are a part of a left wing terrorist organization. Um, there was footage of them making the pipe bombs, IEDs, whatever, out in the desert. And what screams FBI fake ploy to demonize left wing coalitions in this entire operation is the fact that the footage of these people making these bombs in the middle of the desert was in broad fucking daylight. Okay? These people bought tables and dressed the tables up to make bombs in the middle of the fucking day. and there's airplane drone or whatever drone footage of it. Okay? Who the fuck who the fuck is making pipe bombs in the middle of the desert instead of their nasty ass basement? Because you know that's where all cool bombs are made. They're made in crusty, degenerate basements of people who spend way too much fucking time on 4chan and probably creepy ass Discord servers. Why the fuck would you go outside to make a bomb? I don't know why the fuck. Everything about the entire operation just screams like made up bullshit by the FBI. Apparently there was an actual FBI informant who was in with the group, and the group had decided to write on physical pieces of paper their plans to set up the bombs, to blow up ICE facilities during, New Year's Eve fireworks. That way the sounds of the fireworks muzzle the explosives at the facilities. They wrote down that they were a terrorist organization, and then they gave it to the FBI informant. I'm starting to think that FBI stands for fake bitches investigation, all right? Fuck the FBI. I don't trust them for shit. And also, fuck Kash Patel. He can fuck me in my ass Patel. Hell yeah. Got him. Also, real quick, I just wanted to read this article a little bit that I think is kind of funny to kind of I don't know, just like a little let's play a little devil's advocate, as they say. Let's play a little devil's advocate and let's look into the history just a little bit. We don't know full history. I'm not going to give you a fucking history lesson, okay? But I'm just going to read this tiny little article that I found by The Intercept, talking about undercover FBI agents helped an autistic teenager plan a trip to join ISIS. I read the title of this and I was like, that is the coolest and craziest fucking article title I have ever fucking read. So I'm just going to read a little bit here. It says, I'm going to butcher this name as being the whitest man known to human history. They're calling me the whitest boy. They're calling me the whitest boy. I'm about to attempt this poor man's name. This poor kid's name was Hamza Mashkur. Hamza Mashkur. Sorry, I don't. Good enough. Hamza just cleared security at Denver International Airport when the FBI showed up. The agents had come to arrest the 18-year-old who was diagnosed with developmental disability and hyperautism, charged him with terror-related crimes. At the time of the arrest, a relative later said in court, Mashkur was reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Shouts out. That's a good-ass book. A book written for elementary school children. Mashkur had gone to the airport December 18th. I guess I should also mention the year. This is back in 2023. So just a couple fucking years ago. Mashkur had gone to the airport on December 18th to fly to Dubai. From there to either Syria or Afghanistan as part of an alleged plot to join the Islamic State. The trip had been spurred by over a year of online exchanges stating that Mashkur was 16 years old, with 4 people he believed were members of ISIS. According to the Justice Department's criminal complaint, the 4 members of ISIS were actually undercover FBI agents. As a result of his conversations with FBI, Mashkur could face a lengthy sentence for attempting to provide material support to a terrorist organization. At the initial court hearing, family members said that Mashkur had just turned 18 a few weeks prior to the arrest, had intellectual difficulties, same, and had been diagnosed with hyperautism. I added the hyper. Despite acknowledging Mashkur's family support in his young age, the judge ordered that he be detained awaiting trial. Quote, Quote, it's not lost on this court that Mr. Mashkur is a young man, child. Why do we keep doing this in articles? Stop referring to children, teenagers, as men or women. I think it's more of a men's thing. You usually will read articles about 15-year-old black man was brutally murdered by the police. And it's like, that is a fucking child. The fuck do you mean 15? Teen. It's in the name. 15-year-old man. That's a side note. Anyway, sorry. On my woke shit. It's not lost on the court that Mr. Mashkur is a young teen, I'm going to say teen, with possible mental illness and diagnoses of high-functioning autism. It is clear he has a sea of familial support, the judge said. But based on this evidence, there's no reasonable assurance here that the court can simply chalk all this up to the defendant simply being a young man, which he's not. He's a fucking child. He is a fucking child. Law enforcement agents first became aware of Mashkur's online activities in support of ISIS in 2021, but instead of alerting his family, Mashkur's lawyers told The Intercept FBI agents posing as ISIS members befriended him a year later and strung him along until he became a legal adult. They fucking groomed this child until he was a legal adult, and then they charged him with attempting to flee to the Islamic State and join ISIS. This is the same, you're telling me this is the same FBI that I'm expected to believe is exposing this left-wing terrorist organization or whatnot of 4 fucking retards. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not buying it for a fucking second. So, ask Patel, suck my nuts and cock at the same time. I ain't buying it. Sorry. Call me old fashioned, but I don't trust the government. Uh, you guys think the guy who invented doggy style got it from fucking dogs and then had the thought of like, oh damn, I bet my wife would love this. Um, I think it's funny. I think it's funnier to think of a guy who fucks dogs has a wife. That's kind of funny to me. And if you're a guy out there who fucks dogs and has a wife, nice. Dude, hell yeah, dude. Nice. Dude, I'm giving you a virtual little bro fist. I'll give you a little bro fist on that one. You fucking two types of different species pussy? That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. Okay. I think that's everything. I felt good this time. Last episode kind of sucked ass. I kind of was on my depressive woke shit, and I'm sorry to show that side of me. I'll never do it again. I only want to be here in a good mood and say horrible things. I don't want to be. You can't be in a bad mood and say horrible things. It's not good content. You know, it's not good content. So I'm gonna go practice my Charlie Kirk's wife uh uh demon look. Demon look? I don't know. God, she's such a crazy woman. She looks fucking insane. You think she was given those types of looks while having sex with Charlie? Just that piercing eye, like piercing fucking like staring into your soul kind of like look as you're trying to address that no, the Egyptian government didn't kill my husband and I didn't have a part of it. Sure, honey. Sure, honey. We believe you. You know how they're supposed to say believe all women? I'm a little as a woke ass chud myself, as a woke ass chud. Charlie Kirk's wife, I don't know if I don't know if I believe her. I don't know if I'm on the fence of believing her, if I'm on the fence of Charlie Kirk was gay. That's the fence I'm on. I'm a fence sitter. I'm a diehard fence sitter. Um and those are the lines that I toe. It could be either or. Could be either or. Some people are saying that Charlie Kirk is gay. And I am some people. Okay, I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but I'm also trying to I'm trying to fight lawyer. I'm in a lawsuit right now, and I need help. So there's a PayPal link down below. Please feel free to donate. Anything is appreciated. I also do live streaming where I play video games and say stupid shit as well. Um, give me money. Give me fucking money, and I'll continue saying stupid shit. No one's giving me money, and I'm doing this completely on my own and my own volition, which I'm sure there's some people who, maybe the one or two people who kind of get through a few minutes of these videos and are like, this guy is kind of a piece of shit. Why the fuck could anybody watch this? But you know what? That's just the warm, comforting content you will come to expect here at UMD Studios. So thanks for watching, and for Christmas, I hope you all suck my dick. Ugh. shit's fucking stupid.